Bonjour and welcome to a new week with us. For those new to our channel, we're Anicia, Philippe and Odin, and over a year ago we moved from Belgium to France and began documenting our journey to transform this former farm into our home. We've made huge strides clearing the land and dealing with the effects of heavy rainfall, but we know we still have years of work ahead. From fully renovating the old and new barns, to restoring the house and smaller structures around the property, like the bread oven and the well. So there's plenty more to come. The past few weeks, the focus has been on two key projects: digging behind the barn to keep it from deteriorating even more, and trying to get an old tractor running. Once we have it going, this tractor will help us maintain the fields around the house and keep the brambles at bay. And yes, goats could manage the overgrowth, but for a few reasons we're holding off on that for now. That'll be a topic for another video. Today though, the focus is on the task in front of us, an old McCormick tractor from the 60s finally getting the attention it deserves. Philippe and Claude have big jobs ahead of them, starting up the engine again, giving it a test drive after all these years, removing the front loader and even preparing to split the tractor in two to access the gearbox. It's turning into a serious restoration with much more involved than just starting the engine. But with each step we're closer to having a fully functional tractor ready to work on the property.
Okay, we're gonna take these ones out. These are bougies de préchauffage, so these are the ones that heat up the diesel, or how do I say it, to start. So we think there might be a few bad, so we're gonna test them. There are 4. What else did I do is a new accelerator cable. So on here, and it goes all the way to the accelerator pedal, so that should be fine. So let's take these ones out. It's simple, just unscrew this, take out the wire, and then the big bolt over here, and take them all out. So we took off all the wiring. It's quite easy, and now we try to take them out and check them if they're good.
Allez, c'est parti.
Oui.
Allez, ça chauffe.
Ça chauffe.
Tu vas la voir rougir.
Oui, oui, il est là. Oui. Oui.
Tu la vois.
Voilà, parfait.
Allez, c'est bon.
Okay.
Elle marche.
I have been checking the compression on this engine. 4 cylinders. I've done 2 now, and they both have the same low compression. I'm gonna do a third one. The fourth one is a little bit more difficult, but if the third one has the same low compression, then it might be not the pistons in there, but it might be just in here the valves which create the air exhaust mixture, if I'm not mistaken. So that is the reason why everything could have a low compression. Because if it was just 1 cylinder, then it might be the piston, I think. But if it's all 4 cylinders who have a low compression or the same compression, then it's either gonna be in the upper part of the engine. Yesterday it wanted to start, so a bit surprised it doesn't want to today, but it still has probably the low compression on the cylinders, so it doesn't make it easy to start. Okay, we're gonna open this rocker cover, which controls the little valves going to the pistons, if I'm not mistaken, and see what's going on there. It has been opened already because I see blue silicone, which they used to close it up again. So
I don't know if it's pretty clear for you guys. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know if my explanation is gonna be correct, but you have a piston going up and down, and you have the combustion, and then the exhaust gas needs to go out. That's what these do. There's 2 per cylinder, so one is for the exhaust gas and one is for the fresh air. So there's 2 little valves going open, close, open, close, open, close, while the piston goes up and down. So that's what these do, if I'm not mistaken. So what can happen, because we have low compression, maybe there's something wrong with these valves and they leave it open at the wrong time, so you have no compression, no pressure in the chamber. If this is correct what I'm saying. This is called the rocker, I think, with the rocker cover, and these are the rockers who distribute it. But the valves itself are inside the engine, are deeper, so if needed we'll be taking this whole block apart to see why we have low compression. But I'm gonna wait on Mr. Claude to tell me what to do.
Va appuyer là-bas sur le démarreur.
Ouais. Oui, c'est
Ce qui compte, c'est l'embrayage maintenant. Quand tu auras l'embrayage, tu pourras le prendre toi là-haut, tu pourras le faire rouler chez toi là-haut.
Oui, c'est ça.
Tu vois, le faire tourner.
Oui,
hein.
c'est ça.
Claude suspects that the clutch is stuck, so he suggests taking the tractor for a spin, hoping that warming it up might free up the clutch.
Good morning. Today we're gonna work on the tractor. Yesterday we took off the front loader. Today we're gonna load the front loader on that old trailer that I have. I'm gonna pick it up with the dumper, get the old trailer down at Claude's. We're gonna pick up a device, I'm just gonna call it, because the old tractor we have to split in two because the clutch is stuck. So we need to split the engine and the clutch, open it up, fix it, and then close the tractor again. That's why we took off the front loader. Yeah, that's about it for today. I'm gonna see how much I can film of it because I don't want to be bothering Claude all the time with the camera, but I'm gonna try anyways. So let's get started, see if we can hitch up that old trailer. And with the front loader off, I'm gonna leave it off for a little while. I'm gonna buy myself a mower for behind the tractor. We're gonna test the tractor, see if it has enough power, use it a few times, and if we see okay the engine is good, I'm gonna put the front loader back on. Because with the front loader on, it's not always easy to work on certain things. So, and I don't need it at this moment. I just want a running tractor with a mower so I can start cleaning up these fields. The reason I'm loading it up on the old trailer, the front loader, is because I don't use the old trailer for anything. It needs restoring, but we can put the front loader on it and I don't have to unload it. If I put it on my newer trailer and I need the new trailer, then I'm stuck. So it's actually, this old trailer that I found is actually gonna have its use. So I'm glad I didn't, well, I wouldn't have chucked it out anyways, but it needs a lot of renovation. It's almost made entirely out of wood and the wood is rotten. So.
Tu regarderas sur internet si tu peux trouver ça.
Ouais.
Avec la poignée.
On s'appelle ça poignée.
Crémaillère de frein.
Je regarde. Ah, c'est pour le frein à main.
Oui, pour le frein à main, tu vois.
On fait comme ça?
Oui.
Voilà. le pelle?
Mets la droite là.
Okay. We put up this, they call it a chèvre. I think that means a goat. With 4 legs. And above there's a metal rail, so we can split the engine and the backside, so we can get working on the clutch. The thing is, you see a lot of these will it run videos, and they make it run, but then you don't see anything about it anymore. That's because making the engine run is maybe the easiest part. It is all the rest that is involved afterwards. Getting it to run properly, the clutch, the brakes, differentials, I don't know what else there is, hydraulics. So you get to see it run, but that's it. It's the same on this engine. It is running, we get it to fire up, but the compression is very low. But if I wouldn't say it, then you guys would be thinking, oh, that thing runs very sweet, and that's the video. So, but there's a lot more work on it to be done. Like the clutch is stuck, and that's because the clutch plates are sticking together. So it's actually a double clutch. So we got one loose, but the other one is inside, so we can't touch it. We tried to get it loose by pulling it and everything, but it's still stuck. So that's why we're gonna get the engine and the clutch open, so we can work on it. What I'm gonna do now is remove front bumper and remove these 2 rails that were holding holding the front loader. We want them off so we can reach everything easily. Then we will test the tractor and the engine with a mower behind it, so we know for sure it's 100% working. And if the compression is good, then we will put back the front loader, because it's a lot more easier to work on it when there's nothing in the way. So what about the second tractor, the original one we found? We won't be taking this one apart. That would be a little bit stupid, because it's in a good shape to get the parts from this one and put it on the older one. The older one is gonna need a lot more work, and the idea is still to restore it. But I think I might wait until our barn is ready, dry, and I can put it inside and then work on it. Because I don't want to trouble Claude too much, and if you do full restoration, then I will be taking up his space for several months, which wouldn't be nice. It amazes me how old this machine is and the bolts come loose. And when you sometimes work on more recent machines, the bolts don't come loose. Oei, oei. Ok.
Et là maintenant, comme je t'ai dit, tu vois,
Moi j'ai desserré le moteur et l'embrayage. très bien, mais... Ja. Heel goed, ben je aan het koken? Ja, je bent heel goed aan het koken. Let's start by dismantling the starter, fuel line and this steering bar. The heater plug, we'll have to have a look because we want to separate it here. So this is the clutch housing, I'm gonna call it, and this is the engine part, and they need to go apart. So everything that is connected to the back or the front has to be separated. Oh, this one was very loose already by itself. Okay, this one is done as well. So the fuel tank on this side can go. The bolts holding the bell housing and the engine together on this side are done. Stop cable is done. Voila. I think I'm almost there. This return line for the fuel was still there. This one is done as well. So I think I can go to the other side. Right, so this side, this line has to go, this hydraulic line. I have to say that everything up until now, almost everything from bolts and things that I had to get loose on this old tractor went easy. Okay, so electrics are cut, so now it's just gonna be the hydraulics at the back. So I think this is the last to go. This is the accelerator cable, one of the first things I bought and changed on this. So we at least could get it started properly. Now it has to go again. There we go. Hoppa. Voila. I think I'm there. Finished. I'm gonna clean everything up. It's ready to be broken in two, but that I'm gonna do with Claude. And it's the 1st of November, so it's a holiday, so that's enough for today. Barbecue. Wow. Oh, dat is schreeuwman. Schreeuwman. Ja, dat zijn vrijwel met de frietjes. Weet het. pakt u een vleesje.
Vleesje ook, hè, Odin?
Moet hier een frietje doen. Ja, voilà, bravo Odin.
Zo doe je dat.
Is goed, je zuigt er al